Man is strange from the time he's born to the time he dies. He says that I lived my life. We don't even know what we're really talking about. Right from the beginning, when a child is born, child does not know his own self, the soul. And the soul is lying in the ignorance of not knowing itself. So, the child does not know himself or herself. He notices the mother or any figure who brings the food and various necessities are being provided by the same person. He notices this figure running around up to almost 2.5 years of age. The baby does not even know himself or herself, except there is one figure that moves around that brings the comforts. And ultimately his mind develops and he realizes that that figure keeps on moving, but this figure, which is close to me, the body, is not moving. So, if that other figure is someone else, then this figure, which is closest to me, must be me. So the soul finds the attachment to the nearest body, that's his own body. And the illusion starts. Me and you are divided, and the dance of sansar starts. If the soul knew itself, he wouldn't have been born anyway, because the one who is self-realized, there is no repeat birth. So right from the beginning, the life starts dictated by identification of the others first. And this tradition continues. Every single desires, we need the world to fulfill those desires. We develop our ego surrounding this body. Praise of others becomes important. Any negative comments of the others become treacherous, leaving the scars on your minds. And any praise brings the pleasures and many moments of enjoyable life when somebody praises you. Sansar we do have to live in, but we are going beyond that. We are living for others. Every single cosmetics we are applying is to attract the attention of others. How we dress, what kind of shoes we wear, what kind of colors we use for the clothes, everything is decided by the society. All our needs are required to come from the society. We never realize what will happen if the world will not be there. We never think about it. Right from the beginning of the day to the end of the day, our whole day goes after the others, either to please them or to be pleased by them, or to condemn them or get affected by their condemnation. We have never really ventured to go within, and the whole life goes living for the others. Either we want to receive things from others, or we want to give things to others and derive pleasure out of it. But either way, we still need the others, without which we just don't seem to have any pleasure in life. Either we keep scrolling through the WhatsApp messages or watching the CNN. All these external sources become the source of our pleasure. We are blind towards ourselves, the life force that's keeping us alive. Instead of enjoying our own life force, we rely for pleasures from others. Even to the point that we make arrangements so that even after our death, people remember us. We build big monuments so people remember us. We establish our personality so that we are liked by the others, even to the point of being artificial. Every single thing we do is an extension of our ego. All the impressions which come on our mind from the others gets layered after layered after layered into our mind. We are living the life of the mind and the body, nothing beyond that. And we call this life real life. We never go within to find the pleasure that is coming from within. Instead, we rely on the others to give us the pleasure. Husband says that my wife does not love me, and wife says my husband does not love me. The loving, which is a purest form of emotion, which springs from within, spontaneously, on its own, gets corrupted by this sansaric mentality, where even the love has to come from outside, and if it doesn't, it can be complained about and it can be forced. And the love does not work that way. It is one of the most spontaneous feeling which is within you. But we have turned that also into the materialistic exchange. For that also we rely on the others. Life goes on, and we never realize that all our negative tendencies require others. If you want to be angry, you need others. If you want to be greedy, you need others. You want hatred, you need someone to hate. Mad, moh, krodh, maya, all these involve the others. And yet there is a life that exists which does not involve others at all. And that's the life of the soul. The soul is an independent existence which has nothing to do with samsara. All these exchanges, either it's the money, it's the looks, it's the fame, it's the recognitions, all these things comprises of the samsara. Not just the physical samsara outside, but even at the mental level, we are looking for things from outside. At some point, this has to stop. Otherwise, we came empty-handed and we're going to die empty-handed. Only through meditation, as you go deeper within, you realize when you go beyond the mind, which is nothing but millions of thoughts, you go beyond that and you go deeper and deeper and deeper, where there is nothing but pure existence. You synchronize with it, settle down with it. That's when your true self will be realized. In this state, no other person or object or situation is necessary. You become your own friend. You spend time with yourself in the quiet moments, in total silence. And little by little, true self start becoming real. And it becomes the source of permanent joy. Where no comparisons are necessary. In samsara, comparisons are made every day. You do it yourself with others, and others do it yours with others. There is a continuous friction, competition, jealousy, greed, hatred, competition for material pleasures, immaterial pleasures. All these things is a day-to-day event, a day-to-day life in samsara. In enjoying your own self, there is peace, there is joy. And at that time, and at that stage, in a deeper meditation, satisfactions start springing from within, where you are totally happy with yourself. No comparisons are being made. You are not judging others because they are gone, and you are not being judged by others because you are your own judge, totally self-sufficient. And in this totality, you get the glimpse of Paramatma. So strive to go deeper within and know your own self, and then the life that you have been living for the others becomes less and less important, and your self starts rising. Have a good day.